Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video on the Tottenville Middle School channel. So, in this video, I figured I would talk about the Kris Tyson situation and how it affected his relationship with Mr. Beast, and how it affects the Mr. Beast brand, and how this affects Mr. Beast's reputation as a whole. So, I'm sure you all know by now the Kris Tyson situation, in which Ava Kris Tyson was exposed for inappropriate messages with minors, for talking to minors inappropriately, and at least 2 minors have come forward with evidence against Kris Tyson. There was this one minor, Lava SG, who tweeted that Kris Tyson was innocent and that he did not message him inappropriately. Let me look that up. Let me look that up just to make sure. Yeah, so here's the article. So I figured I'd read some articles about the Kris Tyson situation. Kris Tyson's alleged grooming victim, Lava SG, speaks out against her by Atharv Kapoor, and this article was modified on July 26th, 2024. And here's a picture of Lava SG and Kris Tyson holding her cat. Saying her because, Kris Tyson is known as Ava Tyson. She's transgender. She originally was a male, but now she's a female. Now, I have nothing against transgender people, but when it comes to messaging kids inappropriately, that's where I have a problem. The individual who ex-Beast crew member Ava Kris Tyson had allegedly groomed, has come out with an updated perspective regarding his experience with Tyson. This comes after accusations emerged over the past few days of Tyson sending inappropriate and explicit messages in a Discord server that had minors in it. The individual who was allegedly groomed goes by Lava GS on X. When previously addressing the controversy, he had labeled these Discord messages to simply be edgy jokes. Nevertheless, with screenshots emerging of the chat online and subsequently prompting heated discussions regarding their appropriateness, the individual has now backtracked on the original statement, wherein he had defended Kris. He now stated his belief that the conversations were inappropriate and wrong, and that his memory of his exchanges with Kris Tyson was not as clear as he initially thought. So originally, Kris Tyson's victim, was speaking up in favor of Kris Tyson, was defending him, but later he changed his mind afterwards. These conversations should not have happened. Kris Tyson's alleged victim, Lava GS, speaks out. And here's a tweet from Drama Alert. Kris Tyson's first alleged victim finally speaks out. I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, this stuff was inappropriate and wrong. The allegations of grooming and inappropriate behavior with minors were originally made against Ava Kris Tyson in videos uploaded to YouTube by creators such as Prism42. Since the accusations came to light, many netizens believed that Lava GS was a victim of grooming without being aware of the same. Despite this, Lava GS had previously called the videos in which the original accusations were made to be massive lies, and it claimed that they were twisting the truth. And he posted screenshots of the videos made by Sensitive Society and a Cheeto, but neither of those videos were addressing the situation with Lava SG. Neither of those videos even mentioned Lava SG, so GS. Yeah, neither of those videos were addressing the situation with Lava GS, and neither of those videos even mentioned Lava GS. So clearly, that was clearly the wrong videos he screenshot in the tweet. Now, however, Lava GS made a post on X on July 26, 2024, stating that he made the former statements on July 26, 2024, stating that he made the former statements about the videos as he believed that he had a good memory of the situation. He admitted that he was wrong. He admitted that he was wrong. This was 5 or 6 years ago, and I thought that I had a good memory of the situation, but I was wrong. After reading the chat logs, the stuff was inappropriate and wrong. I spoke based on my memory of the situation. I spoke based on my memory of the situation. I still don't remember these conversations, but they definitely happened. Well, they definitely happened. Now, as the screenshots of the alleged Discord conversations popped up online, he set out to review the chat logs himself. Sharing his updated stance on the situation thereafter, he deemed that the conversations between Kris Tyson and the others in the Discord server should not have taken place. Specifically, that the conversations between Kris Tyson and others in the Discord server should not have taken place. Specifically, in the context of him and the others being minors at the time. He wrote, "These conversations should not have happened with people at the age I was at the time. I strongly condemn them. I still believe I am not a grooming victim, but these conversations should not have happened with me and any other minor in this Discord." Lava GS also clarified that there were still several allegations apart from this that they were being made in his name that he did not support. Yeah, I apologize for mispronouncing his name as Lava SG. His name is Lava GS. Make that absolutely clear. Lava GS. Going further, he said that there were a lot of other allegations that deserve the limelight, specifically in the context of the recent third-party investigation launched by Mr. Beast. So yeah, Mr. Beast launched an investigation about this whole Kris Tyson situation, and it's obviously been getting a lot of attention. Like, everybody in the commentary community is pitching in, giving their thoughts. Cheeto, Optimus, Sense of Society, Brion, Tom Dark. Everyone's been chipping in here. Lyrics made videos in his live streams. Yeah, it's been pretty much been getting a lot of attention here. Cabos made videos about this whole situation, so it's clearly been the news about what Kris Tyson did has been getting out there to people, and Mr. Beast's reputation has been affected because, you know, there was a Discord server that Kris Tyson was sending messages to these minors that they were all a part of, and Mr. Beast apparently was in that Discord server, and apparently it was obvious that Mr. Beast knew about those messages. He was aware of those messages. He was aware of those messages. He was aware of those messages, and, you know, he saw those messages, at least some of them, at least. So he was definitely aware of the messages that were being sent, and he did nothing to stop Kris Tyson or confront him or stop him from doing what he was doing. He did nothing to confront Kris Tyson or to stop Kris Tyson from doing what he was doing. You know, messaging these minors inappropriately, texting these minors inappropriately. Kris Tyson did nothing to stop them. Ava Kris Tyson did nothing to stop him from messaging those minors. Mr. Beast co-host quits after grooming allegations. This article is written by Rhea Collins. Mr. Beast's YouTube co-host Ava Kris Tyson has quit the channel after grooming allegations, which she denies. The 28-year-old U.S. YouTuber, who has more than 22,000 subscribers on her own channel, was accused of sending inappropriate messages to a minor, reportedly then 13, when she was 20. On X, Ava denied the claims, saying, "I never groomed anyone, but apologized for her past behavior in a statement." She said that she and Mr. Beast, real name Jimmy Donaldson, have mutually decided it's best to permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health, but apologized for her past behavior in a statement. She said that she and Mr. Beast, real name Jimmy Donaldson, have mutually decided it's best I permanently step away from all things Mr. Beast and social media to focus on my family and mental health. So right then and there, that's pretty much an admission of guilt. That's an admission of guilt right then and there, pretty much. That's pretty much an admission of guilt. You know, when you say that you're deciding to step away from social media and your family, mental health, it's barely an apology. It's just, just stepping away from all things. It's just like, it's just, it's usually not a good sign. Just stepping away from social media, that's pretty much indicates your guilt. That's pretty much, that's pretty much not taking responsibility. That's just, pretty much trying to like avoid the situation by trying to step away from social media and your mental health, trying to focus on your mental health and your family. So it's pretty obvious that that's pretty much like stepping away from the situation, trying to avoid the situation, trying to avoid, giving her thoughts on the situation, pretty much trying to avoid the situation and trying to sweep it under the rug, trying to avoid the situation and trying to sweep it under the rug. That's pretty much what this whole thing is. To focus on my family and mental health. Ava rose to fame after appearing alongside Mr. Beast on his channel, which has more than 300 million subscribers since 2012. In 2022, he became the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform and is known for huge stunts and his philanthropic videos. Ava revealed last year that she was a transgender woman. Ava revealed last year that she was a transgender woman and that she was undergoing gender-affirming therapy while changing her pronouns to she/her. Allegations first surfaced against her last month in videos shared by other YouTubers, which accused her of messaging a minor when she was 20. Ava responded by saying, to create a narrative that my behavior extend beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable. I cannot change who I was, but I can continue to work on myself. I humbly apologize to anyone I've hurt in my unacceptable social media posts, past actions, and to those who may feel betrayed by how I used to act online. The alleged victim, who is named online, has come out to defend Ava, saying, "These videos are massive lies and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I was never exploited or taken advantage of." BBC Newsbeat has contacted representatives for Ava Kris Tyson and Mr. Beast for comment. So yeah, pretty much, Miss Ava Kris Tyson has pretty much stepped away from the internet. She's probably done with the internet at this point. She still has a YouTube channel called Kris Tyson, which she changed the name of her YouTube channel. She changed the name of her YouTube channel to Kris Tyson fan page so that she could avoid, the backlash from people. But people still noticed the change, and they were still commenting. She still posted a video on that channel, even though she's fired from Mr. Beast, and she no longer works for Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast made a tweet condemning what happened, what Ava Kris Tyson did. So it's pretty obvious that she was not leaving by her own personal choice. Mr. Beast fired her, and that was it. So yeah, an absolutely insane situation. Pretty much the biggest controversy of 2024 by far. We had controversies from I Am Alex, Dr. Disrespect, Cody Ko. But this one takes the cake out of all of them. This is the biggest controversy by far in 2024. And it's really unfortunate because, I really enjoyed Mr. Beast's content. I thought he was a wholesome YouTuber that was compassionate. But he definitely had some awareness of what his friend was doing. Mr. Beast may not be a kid liker, but he certainly had some awareness of what his friend was doing. He certainly knew about those messages that were being sent and did nothing about it until now. That's the thing that I think a lot of people are really upset about here, about what Mr. Beast has done during his past actions by not, informing the public of what Kris Tyson was doing, not stopping Kris Tyson, not doing anything to prevent him from doing what he was doing, not doing anything to help the victims. I think that's what people are really upset with Mr. Beast about, honestly, in this whole situation. It really is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Honestly, those are just my thoughts about the Kris Tyson situation. Those are just my thoughts about the Kris Tyson situation. Honestly, it's really ridiculous, that a YouTuber and a celebrity and an influencer had the audacity to message minors. It's really annoying how all these YouTubers and celebrities are just messaging minors, and they're all trying to be like the biggest pedo. It really is ridiculous how so many of them have gone to lengths like this just to message minors and get themselves in even more trouble with the law. But yeah, take everybody. Those are my thoughts about the Kris Tyson situation. Take everybody. another video from my channel. Take care, everybody.